When I was in San Leandro, I wanted a waterfall just because it looked nice. It was sort of a conversation piece, and it was relaxing, and my guests enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. So when I moved up to Oregon, I decided to do the same thing, but only bigger. So while I was putting up the fence, I started collecting equipment for it. I got a pond pump and 50 feet with a 3-inch hose, and bought a couple of unions. Here you can see I've laid out the basic shape of the falls and started digging the reservoir. Here I'm on my knees in the reservoir, making it look real deep. It's only 21 inches deep. But you gotta dig it out a certain size because you got water blocks that go in there. You see 2 of them there, and a pump housing. And there's a basic shape. I used a retaining wall block, which was left over from the garden that the people put in before and around the trees. And then next, what we're going to do here is I'm going to show the second layer that I have of retaining wall block on there, basically laying out how high I'm going to set my registers. Each one is fed with a 3-inch pipe, and the 2 outside falls that are steps have valves on them, so I could shut down the amount of water each one gets to even it out, because water finds its own level. Then I had to get some rocks. Well, I went down to the local Wilburn mine and had them deliver 2 tons of rocks. Now, I wanted basketball-sized rocks, but when you get there, you get what you get. So some of the rocks weigh more than I did. That was the cheapest thing to buy at $38 a ton, or $18 a ton. So I got 2 tons worth, and then it costs $175 to have the whole mess delivered. Here I've put in the pad and the liner. I got a rubber liner that goes all the way over the top of those retaining wall blocks and down into the reservoir. And you can see I've laid it out. I've got the steps, the steps laid out. Now the only thing left to do is to try it out. And you'll see this next one, I've got a test run coming up. Here's a test run. A flagstone worked good for the steps. I got that at the local supply. That was actually pretty expensive, the flagstone. I had to haul that myself. But as you can see, it comes down and goes into the reservoir and it's pumped back up. On the right hand side there's a 3-inch tube that goes around the back. Feeds all those registers. I decided I would deck over this area here because it's kind of hard to sit around it and watch the waterfall if you've got all those water blocks in the way. So I bought some decking material and built a deck. And you'll see this next slide here, I've built a deck. And I have an access hole for the pump, which is on a union, so I can remove it if there's anything that goes wrong with it. It pumps 5,100 gallons an hour. Each register runs about 14 gallons a minute. And I put in palm pebbles to make it look sort of like a stream bed. And the water comes down the falls and goes underneath those rocks in the front and into the reservoir. And it's recirculated. Then all of a sudden, there's snow. So all construction plans were put on hold while it did this. So we waited and waited for spring to come. And bang, there's spring. So I put in posts to lay out size of my cover that I wanted to put up there because it gets pretty hot in the summertime up here. I expanded the deck by 2 feet. As you can see, I'm partially done with it there. There I have the expansion completed and started to frame up the rest of the shade cover. It's more like a pole barn, but just there for shade. Not meant to stop water from rain because we're not likely to be out there while it's raining or snowing. So just doubled up lattice on the roof to give you some shade. So when it's 100 degrees outside, you don't feel like it's 130. It's hot enough. There you see the lattice I've got stained and stacked up. And I'm going to put some lights in it, so we got to run some electrical to this post, and I'll put in a watertight box there. Here I'm taking a break and fooling with the camera. This is what the planting area on each side of the deck looks like. And then you've got lights that light up everything, all the foliage. And then you have what it looks like from the outside. Here I'm nearly done with it. I've got some pond pebbles left to put in. Janet decided to name it Serenity Falls, so we got a sign to put in. And I had just put in some screening for the single layer. That's light shade, about 25% shade. And then I'm going to have a walkway. And there you see the walkway's done. The whole shebang is done. Now just all we do is go flick the switch on the thing and go out and have a good time.
so far away. Doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore? It would be so fine to see your face at my door. It doesn't help to know that you're just time away. Long ago I reached for you and there you stood. Holding you again could only do me good. How I wish I could, but you're so far away. One more song about moving along the highway. Can't say much of anything that's new. If I could only work this life out my way, I'd rather spend it being close to you, but you're so far away.
Where you going? Why are you going?
Tell me exactly where to go. It should be like.
Proceed to the medicine cabinet in the hall bathroom. Proceed to the bookshelf next to the kitchen.
That's another envelope sticking out.
That way? No, right. Huh? Well, that one goes that way. Oh, is it?
Okay.
Proceed to the upper kitchen cabinet located to the left of the sink. Proceed to the
Not
coat
telling them
closet
anything,
and look
yeah.
under the golf cap. Proceed to the kitchen cabinet located above the TV.
Oh, yeah.
She's all, everybody knows something about them.
Yeah.
That's the one she took.
Oh no! Gather all the letters you have found and form 2 words as shown on the column.
Hey, in Wheel of Fortune, commas are given.
Looks like moo.
Hey, dude.
Put them together.
She's getting the cow. Moo cow. A moo cow. Well, guess what? We're moving to a farm, Teresa.
No, you
She's
didn't.
finally smiling.
Hi.
God, that's what you get. You get a greeting.
No, it's not. Maui, Hawaii.
Not bad considering who was involved. It was me. Originally it was me, but then everybody got involved.
Yeah.
So I blew it.
Wouldn't that be real cool? Real cruel if there was a little bit that said, just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, you're kidding. You really did that?
Look at it.
You're not gonna cry, are you?
Yeah, now she was embarrassed all of a sudden. We gotta have a filler in this part. Yeah, we need a filler. Okay, you're the filler.
I could get some more.
So if you haven't had a chance to read it, we thought we'd just read through it real quickly so you get
Oh, boy.
so you can get a little bit of an idea on how mom and dad met and how they came to be today. Okay, how did it all begin? Mom, at the age of 18, was living upstairs from a family.
I have to speak up a little bit.
Mom quit her job. A Mom quit her job with telephone company just before they were married. Mom became pregnant with their first child in February of '52, and in June they moved to Yuma, Arizona, where Dad had found a job at a machine and welding shop. They moved to WW2? World War II. Oh, World War II. What's the name of this place? You can tell I haven't read this yet.
I give myself to you to be your husband. I give myself to you to be my husband.
promised to love her and to comfort her, to honor and keep her in sickness and in health, forsaking all others and be faithful only to her for as long as you both shall live.
Hey chef, what's cooking?
Hamburgers? Hamburgers?
Uh-oh. Watch
Those
it.
are made by Sheila, so if they fall apart and fall down, I can take no responsibility. Chicken made by my wife, if it tastes bad, I can take no responsibility.
Okay.
There's no combination of words I could put on the back of a postcard. No song that I could sing, but I can try for your heart. are dreams, and they are made out of real things, like a shoebox of photographs with sepia tone loving. Love is the answer, at least, for most of the questions in my heart, like why are we here and where do we go, and how come it's so hard? And it's not always easy, and sometimes life can be deceiving. I'll tell you one thing, it's always better when we're together. It's always better when we're together. Yeah, we'll look at them stars when we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. Moments just might find their way into my dreams tonight, but I know that they'll be gone when the morning light sings or brings new things. For tomorrow night you see that they'll be gone too. Too many things I have to do, but if all of these dreams might find their way into my day-to-day scene, I'd be under the impression I was somewhere in between, with only two, just me and you. Not so many things we got to do, or places we got to be. We'll sit beneath the mango tree now. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. We're somewhere in between together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together. I believe in memories, they look so pretty when I sleep. Hey, now and when I wake up, you look so pretty, sleeping next to me. But there is not enough time, and there is no song I could sing, and there is no combination of words I could say, but I will still tell you one thing, we're better together.